stage 4 metastatic breast cancer warrior. We're here to talk about my living journal. Subscribe. Hit that bell and tell a friend to tell a friend. See ya in a minute.
Hello. Hey y'all, it's been a minute. It's been a couple weeks, but I said I was gonna get back to you because I had some things to talk about, or that I had some things to do. Like I said, I am strongly considering, well, not considering, but I have been advocating for myself, for you, and for whoever needs it. And so today is just like like a follow-up, I am sitting on my back porch. It's kind of cool, raining off and on here, but I like it back here. So this is where I am. See my earrings I got? Look at that. If you can read it, it says phenomenal woman. That's me. So I hope everybody is staying in and staying safe. If you go out, wear your mask. I don't really care about gloves, really, because I am a hand washer. I feel like you need to have your hands, wash your hands as much as possible. I mean, then again, I did go to school to learn how to wash hands properly. So, I mean, I am a strong advocate on washing your hands properly. I don't like the people that usually goes in the bathroom and rinse their hands off and then keep going. That's not me. No. I need you to lather those hands up and get that thumb, get those fingernails, get all of that if that's what you need. And so that it's kind of like a continuation of the last post that I made. So since my last post, I talked about not being able to get my Metaport out because of the shutdown, and not being able to get my stent from my ureter either out or exchanged. I will be advocating for the stent to come out, pretty much because I had the stent in for a good 6 months or more. And if the stent isn't working, then we need to think of other avenues, because it should be working by now. My ureter should do its thing, So since I talked about that last time, guess what? I have my Metaport out. Funny thing, it feels weird out. Every time I rub, or when I do something, put on my clothes or whatever, I'm feeling for it. I'm cautious that it's there, and it's not there. It became a part of me. So how do I feel about that? I feel okay, but it's still like I'm missing something because I got attached to it or something. But trust me, it ain't nothing but a thing for me to forget it's there. So that happened on, when did I go there? I went and got that removed on Wednesday. Okay? On Wednesday, I did that. And so I had all my appointments lined up for this week because, again, it is, shut down here, anyway. And even if they do decide to open up more things, I'm still going to be in the house because I'm not, I'm going to let y'all check that out first. Okay? So what happened? So I went and got my Metaport out. It was in the office. So I just had probably some lidocaine with a little bit of epi, or Marcaine with a 0.25% of epi. And they put it in there, and he cut me, and, you know, I just had my head turned, and he did his thing. And it's out. Boop. No problem there. Thursday, I had to do a urine culture for the urologist. So, you know, on Wednesday, which would have been yesterday, because today is Wednesday. This COVID got the days messed up, but today is Wednesday. Today is hump day. Hump day, you know? So, so today I was supposed to have, my stent exchange. I'll tell you. Don't you worry about it. Why didn't I have it? Why am I recording today and I'm supposed to be in surgery? Why? Glad you asked. So I went Thursday to have my urine culture. No problem there, you know. But guess what? They started. In order for me to have this surgery, which is probably about a 30, maybe 45-minute surgery, because it's just a cysto. Look that up if you don't know what it is. Okay? Homework. It's just a cysto. And so I had to get tested for COVID-19 in order to get my surgery. That was on Thursday. Monday evening or late afternoon, about 4:30ish, I get a call from a doctor. A name that I've never heard before. And I'm like, huh? Okay, you know, no problem. Yes, sir. How may I help you? Yeah, you know, you took the test on Thursday. I said I'll be doggone. He didn't even have to get it out. You know, the way my life's set up, it just, you know, stuff just happened. And so everybody knows my Ibrance and everything makes my immune system weaker than the average. Well, I know I've only been going out once a week to the grocery store. I've been wearing my mask. I've been washing my hands. Last week was the busiest week that I've been out. I went to my oncologist, I went to the urologist, and I went to the surgical oncologist, right? I had 3 things to do last week. 4 because I had to go grocery shopping. So that is pretty significant. Nevertheless, the doctor comes to me and he says, you've been tested positive for COVID-19. I'll be doggone it. Now, look at this. Look at me. You see my hair? I'm trying to lock it up. And so, it's in the ugly stage right now, but I got, you know, I'm trying to do something with it. But, nevertheless, trying to have this chin of mine. Flaws and all, I still love me. Do I look like I got COVID-19? Do I look like it? Do I got any symptoms? No. So that's the thing. When the doctor asked me, how do you feel? I feel fine, doc. Like, this past week is the best week that I've been feeling. Lately, I've been in the yard. I told you all about that. Last week, I made all my appointments. I did that. And then you tell me that I've tested positive for COVID-19 for corona? What? For the coronavirus? Coronavirus? You mean to tell me I tested positive for that? So, I tested for that on Thursday. This is now Monday, okay? If you hear it, droplets, that's the rain. And so I'm sniffling because I'm a little chilly and it's polleny out here, but has nothing to do with the corona, okay? All right. Anyway, so what happened? So that was on Thursday. So he asked me about, on Monday when he called and told me I was positive, he asked me about my symptoms. Have I had any symptoms? Have I been coughing? Have I had a running fever? Have anything? Just any symptoms? Have I had anything? And I'm like, no, doc, I'm perfectly fine. I've had no issues whatsoever. I mean, the only thing I could say is that I've been hot flashing more than regular, but even doing a hot flash spike, I have taken my temperature and it was normal. Although I was sweating balls, I know it's from me because, I'm hot flashing. Anyway, so with that being said, I just wanted to point out there for people who don't know, living with metastatic breast cancer, even being non-existing active diagnosis need, even being that, I am 3 times more likely to die from the corona than an average person. 3 times more likely. So being that I am positive for COVID on top of cancer. Look at it. On top of cancer. Look at God. Look at him. All up in here. All up in me. All up in here. Look at him. Oh my goodness. Just look. He covered me. Covered me. If you don't know nothing, you better find out. But anyway, I digress. So I am 3 times more likely to pass away from the corona than an average person because I have a pre-condition. Okay, pre-medical condition. And so I just wanted you all to be aware of that. When you go, you're not only masking up for yourself, for the protection of yourself, you're masking up for other people. I thank God every time that I went out, I had an N95 mask on. Every time. Every time. I never took my mask off or anything. So if nothing else, the only people in my house that have it or that I spread it to has been my family, if they have it. Now, there has been some things and some people saying that they have false positive results. And that very may be true. That may be true. I could have a false positive test. However, the fact that it's a possibility, I have slowed down, well, in my house, let me say that, because I haven't really been going anywhere anyway, but in my house, I kind of try to stay in my room and try to stay away from the kids as much as possible. However, since I have been tested positive, everyone in my house has been tested. My husband, clearly, the only other place that I think that I can get it from is him, because he's the only one that's been going back and forth to work. However, he's been wearing a mask. And he hasn't been showing any symptoms, and neither have any of the children in my house have been showing symptoms. So maybe we are asymptomatic, all of us. I could be asymptomatic. Maybe all of us, if we have it, maybe they don't have it. We'll find out about my husband on tomorrow. We'll find out about the kids on Friday. And let me show you why advocating for yourself is very, very important, okay? Because although I have been tested and my husband been tested, when I called and asked the pediatrician, they said, oh, if they're not showing any symptoms, don't worry about it. That didn't sit right well with me. I talked it over with my siblings and everything, and I needed to know, I needed my kids to be tested as well, because they've been exposed, and I don't want to rush them to the hospital at the last minute if I know that they have possibly been exposed and I'm not sure, and I don't want anybody to say, oh, they just have bronchitis and send them home, or it's just allergies, send them home. Nope, they've been tested, okay? So that is very important. Now, they are trying to test everybody, or as many people as they come. If you feel like you need a test, you need to make sure that you get a test and don't take no for an answer. Your president said that everybody can get a test if they want a test. So I suggest you go get tested. Okay? Moving right along. It's my it's my living journal. I keep saying, I started off saying daily because I thought I was going to be doing this daily, but my life is not that exciting at the moment. Then it was going to be weekly. Still not that exciting. So I just, make videos when things pop up. Other than that, okay. So I did go to my oncologist this week. My labs look good. Everything is pretty much on point. The only thing that has changed is, guess what? My tumor markers. My tumor markers went up to 29. Remember last time I discussed my tumor markers, they were in 24. I was in a normal range. I was, dancing about that. Kind of scares me a little bit. I am coming up on, again, my 3-month body scan. So I'm a little nervous about that. However, the oncologist stated that it's not a significant change. It's not a significant jump. It's just the amount of proteins, which I knew that. It's the amount of proteins that the cancer gives off. So it gave off a little bit more. However, I have been doing just a little bit more. I've been busy a little bit more. So, doing yard work and everything. So, and I haven't felt any different. It could just been a fluke. Who knows? We're gonna look at that next month. So I'm a little disappointed on that. However, I feel good, so I'm not too concerned about that. I have a lot of things coming up, and another platform, basically. A lot of times you all see me, I put this on my Facebook page or my IG page or Twitter, but I am going to make a page where this information or questions, or it's a Facebook group that I'm going to make, where it's just basically an open forum. If you can ask questions, maybe post pictures, know other people that may have cancer, or support people with cancer, or have simple questions that you want to know or need somewhere to go to. Just because I'm in Virginia Beach and perhaps you're in St. Louis, Missouri, I know people who can advocate for you there. So if you need a little help, or if you just need somebody to talk to or whatever, this will be a forum that you can do that with. So stay tuned for that. And I hope that you all stay home, stay safe. And I will keep you all posted on everybody else's outcome of the COVID-19. With that being said, I'll see you all later, and stay safe, stay safe, stay safe. Eat healthy. Okay, I know you all see this lighter in my hand. I'm not a smoker. I do every now and then for my pain do a little herbal medicine, but don't knock it till you try it. But until then, you all stay safe. Don't ignore stage 4. Okay, don't ignore stage 4. Don't ignore stage 4. Don't ignore stage 4. Living with metastatic breast cancer is life-changing, and this is my new normal, and I just want to share it with you all. Okay? All right. Have a good day, and see you all later.